This is Earth.
Have you ever heard this? Billions of years ago, there was an explosion in space. Or 100,000 years ago, this happened or that happened. Or even, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Question, how does anyone know? I mean, was anybody there to observe it?
What do you think is the possibility that intelligent design might turn out to be the answer to some issues in genetics or in evolution?
It could come about in the following way. It could be that at some earlier time, somewhere in the universe, a civilization evolved by probably some kind of Darwinian means to a very, very high level of technology and designed a form of life that they seeded onto perhaps this planet. Now, that is a possibility and an intriguing possibility. And I suppose it's possible that you might find evidence for that if you look at the details of biochemistry, molecular biology. You might find a signature of some sort of designer.
Wait a second. Richard Dawkins thought intelligent design might be a legitimate pursuit?
And that designer could well be a higher intelligence from elsewhere in the universe. Well, but that higher intelligence would itself have had to have come about by some explicable or ultimately explicable process. It couldn't have just jumped into existence spontaneously. That's the point.
So Professor Dawkins was not against intelligent design, just certain types of designers, such as God.
Secularists believe in millions of years, and they have to. You know why they have to? Because how do you get people to believe in an impossible process? Because you don't see one kind of animal changing into another today. You don't see life producing new information to go into our genes. You don't see matter producing life by natural processes. You don't see any of that, right? We can categorize all the animals and plants we see into particular groups and families in our classification system. Evolution is an impossible process. How do you get people to believe in an impossible process? You have to get people to believe in an incomprehensible amount of time. Because if you believe in an incomprehensible amount of time, given enough time, all the little changes we see, they'll add up to the big changes for evolution. The reason you don't see it? Because it takes millions of years. And it's interesting, back in 1954, George Wald, an American biochemist who received the Nobel Prize, said this: time is the hero of the plot. What we regard as impossible on the basis of human experience is meaningless here. Given so much time, the impossible becomes possible, the possible probable, the probable virtually certain. One only has to wait. Time itself performs the miracles. And so really, for the secularists, time is one of their gods.
The truth is, you have to be deaf, dumb, and blind to think that this earth that we live in only has 6,000 years of existence. It just doesn't. There's no question that there were dinosaurs. There's no question that radiocarbon dating, there were 65 million. There's no question that some of the other things were much older than that, and we have so many geological records. To deny the clear record that's there before us makes us look silly. And you got the old Earth, new Earth. There's no way that all this that you have here took place in 6,000 years. It just couldn't have been done. It couldn't possibly have been done.
What a travesty. The man, Pat Robertson, uses his position on a major Christian TV program to help the atheists mock God's work.